So in this particular session, we will be talking about how we can generate deepfakes for images and videos. So for generating deepfakes, Roop and Roop Unleashed are two of the very highly used models. So we are first of all checking the Roop model. So for this, this is a very simple notebook which you can directly use. I'll be sharing this notebook with you. So this notebook, basically we clone the Roop GitHub page itself, we clone the GitHub repo for Roop itself, and we move to the change directory to Roop. Okay, and after that we pip install the requirements for Roop. So what this will do is it will first clone the Roop repository, and inside Roop repository, once it has been cloned, it goes to the requirements folder, and based on this requirements.txt, whatever requirements are there, it installs those requirements for us. So we have already done this because this takes a little bit of time. So we have already cloned this repository and installed the dependencies. Once it is done, you may need to restart the session, and after that we download the model. So for this, we have actually used this particular model named image swapper. So this INS swapper we have used, and we are creating a folder named models, and inside this we are putting the INS swapper. Okay, once this model has been downloaded, we can directly use the GPU support. So for GPU support, we basically uninstall the ONX runtime for GPU, and then we install the Torch and Torch Vision. This will basically create the environment for us. And for ONX, we install the ONX runtime GPU again. Okay, so once this GPU installation has been done, and this is already predefined what you need to get, so you don't need to get into very much details about it. The only thing is that we are getting the Roop repository and downloading the Roop model. Now from that, this is the actual line of code, which is the most important one. So what we do here is we are running this Python command where we are running the run.py file. So inside Roop, we have this run.py file which we are running, and in this run.py file we are defining that this is the target. Target is basically the image in which you want to add a particular face. Okay, so I have this image of Hermione, and I want to add my source face into this particular image, and my source face is TaylorSwift.jpg. So from TaylorSwift.jpg, I want to take the face of Taylor Swift and put it to the Hermione's image. Okay, so and I am giving what should be the output. So inside output, I am giving that the image name should be Taylor as Hermione, and for all of these paths which you are giving, no space should be there. That space can actually create issue while running this particular code. So you need to make sure that there is no space in these names. Then after that, we basically provide the execution provider, which is CUDA. And what we want to do is for frame processor, we want to get the frame processor. We want to have frames. First of all, we want to have face swapper, and then we want to enhance the face. So we are doing two tasks. One is face swapper and other one is face enhancer. Now this code has actually been run already. So I will simply show you all of these three images. Okay, so I'll simply say import CV. I can CV2 and import from google.collab.patches, import cv2_im show, and we will simply read all of these images. So we can say source image is equal to, what is our source image? Our source image is the Taylor Swift image. And just copy this entire thing so that nothing is changed. So my source image is the Taylor Swift image. My target image is equal to this, and my output image is this. Okay, now I just want to read this and then I want to display it. So let's say cv2 dot mread So I've read all these images and I will simply show all three images to you. So I can say cv2 underscore show, and I want to show the source image and the target image and the output image. Let's run this. So here you can see this is my output image. So this was my original image of Taylor. So this is my Taylor Swift's image. Here I have the Hermione's image, and here the face of Hermione has been swapped with Taylor's image, right? So this is how we can swap the faces. Now this face swap has been done for images. You can do the same thing for videos as well. So let me do it for a video. Now I have downloaded two videos of women. Now because the image which I have here has Taylor Swift in blonde hair, so that is why I will be using women in the video to have blonde hair. Now when you are doing face swapping, it is suggested that when you're face swapping, the target video which you have or target image which you have should have similar hairstyle, similar hair color, maybe of the person which you're using as a source. Now if you see this image, in the source image we had some hair over the face, right? Now this type of hair mainly caused, now here there are no hair on the face of Hermione, so this has caused certain hair coming in this image. But if this hair would not have been there in this image, then this image would have come out as a perfect image. So let me just change the name. You can say target 1. So this is my target 1, and I'll use the target one video as the target, and I'll use Taylor's image. So let's take Taylor Swift as source, and in the target we will use target.mp4. So let's just copy this part, and in output also we'll give .mp4 because we want output to be mp4, and we can say target Taylor as woman, and we can simply run this now because this will take some time. Now if you see the size of both the videos, this is 5.13 MB and this one is 8.7, so obviously this will take lesser time, so let's just run this first. Now apart from this, let's run this for the other video also. I'll just rename this as well. So let's say target2.mp4, and we'll copy this entire thing. And here we can say Taylor as woman 2, and we'll give this as target 2. So this will be our second video which will be generated, and by the time let me show you both the videos also. And we can also test doing the other way around for the Hermione and Taylor image. So instead of doing it this way, we'll run it the other way around. So let's do that as well. So this time we'll do Hermione as Taylor. Okay, and let's change the names. So this time I'm taking Hermione as source and Taylor as the target image. Okay, I'll run this also. Now you can see this takes a lot of time to run. So while this is happening, let me also I'll print the images for this one, and for this the result is this one. Okay, I'll run this also. Now let me show you both the videos which I have used. So this is the first video, basically the target one. See, even if I'm using a GPU, this is taking a lot of time. It has processed only 14% of the first video for me. So this will take some time, and I will continue the recording once this processing is completed. It is saying that it will take 11 more minutes to run. So we had created this Hermione as Taylor image, where we have used Hermione's face as source and Taylor's image as the target image. So this is the target image in which Hermione's face has to be added. So you can see this is the image. the target image, and this is the source face which needs to be added. So you can see this is the final result. So now what we will be doing is we will be running another thing, which is we will be running the source image being Taylor's face, and in the target we are using this video with a woman in it, and we are generating a video with Taylor as that particular woman. Now here we have certain parameters. So here you can see we have given the frame processor as face swapper and face enhancer. You can give both, you can give one. Then we have the temporary frame quality. So you can provide a frame quality from value 0 to, so you can give a frame quality from value 0 to 100, and again output video quality from value 0 to 100. And because this takes some time for generation and the GPU would be used, so what I'm using is I'm basically setting this temporary frame quality and video quality at 75, so that the result is also good and also it does not take a lot of time to run the entire thing. So I'll just run this and show you the results. So we will take the harmonious image for this particular task. So let me copy the path. So you can see the result now. So here we have Hermione as the woman. You can see the face has been captured correctly. So this is how you can actually create deepfakes and create face swapping. But the only thing to take care of is that this is just for your use, and you don't need to use it for something wrong. Make sure that it is ethical, right? Because these kind of things might hurt someone. So make sure that whatever you're doing is ethical.